Hi everyone, this is Alexa and welcome to Channel Duello. Today, uh, I realized that in this season I didn't shoot a video for Squirtle. And why? Well, it looks like Nature's Gift is the only viable option for Squirtle. But in the last couple of days, I've seen some precision strike lists with Alzur again on the menu. And it kinda, attracted to me. So I wanted to give it a try. And I'm also looking for, different and new decks, although this is not an entirely new deck. I would say this is the, let's say, Price of Power version 3 or something like that. And there are some different cards. And we got some buffs and nerfs, and especially in the last part of expansion, we got Mushy Truffle, and Mushy Truffle turned out to be better than what we anticipated first. And that card is still finding more uses. And I was saying, like, it's the worst. I mean, Squirtle is the worst choice for this deck. It still is, actually, because the bonded cards for Squirtle aren't that attractive or exciting. However, the Mushy Truffle ability Golden Froth could be really good in Alzur decks, especially if you combine it with Elven Seer. Uh, I never thought about this interaction, actually, because when you read this card, when you target this unit with a bronze special card, spawn and play a copy of that special card. So with, Mahakamail, you target 3 units. So I never thought that, targeting Elven Seer could produce another uh, Mahakamail. But it does, actually. So if you, when you select, 3 units, Elven Seer should be in the middle, and then your mouse should be targeting her. So that's how it works. And I found out in the first game, so I selected the wrong target for that. So be careful about that. Anyway, so when you do that, you're going to play Mahakamail twice. And if you have Whisper of Tall Blood on board, it is going to trigger twice along with Elven Seer. So that's a pretty good interaction in my opinion. And well, actually, these two cards are better in this deck compared to Sorcerers of Tall Blood, because this is not a gift deck and you can't protect sorcerers with your leader ability. So when she gets damaged, there is no way you can boost her. I mean, there are some ways, but it's not that easy. And this deck isn't running Tampering as well to boost sorcerers. So I've seen a version with Donka and a 4P card, and they removed sorcerers altogether. So that could be an option. And also the Windera could be an option. I think that was the version, yeah. You can add Dunka and Duim and remove 2 sorceresses. So that's the alternative approach. Anyhow, so what about the rest of the deck? Well, Alzur and Gord are winning place. Well, Gord is your always your big finisher in whatever Squirtle deck you're running, and this deck is no different. Although the opponent could be running tall punishes, so it's really good if you can capture the round control and get last say. But things don't work out the way you want it to be, because this deck is a lot of bricks. I mean, it has lots of bricks in this deck. I'm going to talk about them a bit later. Anyway, so what about Alzur? Whenever you play a spell card, spawn a random unit with the same provision cost on this row. So when Alzur is on the board, you ideally would like to trigger, and this is counter 3, so you can do it only 3 times. So you gotta do it in the same turn before he gets answered. And how do you do that? Well, you put Alzur on the board and pray that he survives, and then you play your Orb of Insights. And this is actually an old combo. And if you play Orb of Insight and Elven Seer, you're gonna get another copy. And if you play Simlas and 2 orbs from your decks, you're gonna produce 3 orbs in total. And the next time you play Alzur and then a spell, the orbs will trigger automatically. So ideally, you would draw Alzur with Oniomancy after doing this. So that's a guaranteed trigger. But this deck isn't really consistent. This isn't running a Royal Decree. So what can you do if you can't draw your Alzur, or if Alzur is in your hand and it's too risky to send them back to your deck? What you can do is, when you put Alzur on the board, you can click on Mushy Truffle. Well, Mushy Truffle will not trigger Alzur, but it's gonna trigger the orbs. So automatically you're gonna start playing the orbs after that. And imagine you have Whisper on the board. So, and also you got to be careful about overswarming, so pay attention to that as well. Anyhow, so this is another way to protect Alzur. So that's why this version is slightly stronger. But at the same time, I mean, the other decks got stronger as well. So I don't think this is a tier 1, or I think it's best a tier 2 deck, but I think it's closer to tier 3. Why? Because this deck is extremely difficult to play. Well, you gotta watch out for a lot of things, like, you know, you gotta play your Simlas, and when you play him, there has to be 2 copies of a spell. Ideally, you are targeting Orb of Insight, but, you know, things could get, you know, bad, and you could end up with a single Insight in your hand. Then your next target would be Bountiful Harvest, but it's better to play Bountiful Harvest from your hand and boost these units in your hand. So you gotta protect them, and as I said, this is not a gift deck, so you can protect them with your leader. So anyway, so that's another approach, playing Bountiful Harvest and targeting these. And then what else? What other bricks? Well, you have always Broculon Sentinels when you're playing Precision Strikes, so pay attention to that and don't be shy to get them out early. I mean, you can even get them out in the first round, because the longer the rounds go, the higher chance you're gonna draw your bricks. So you gotta get rid of these cards as fast as you can, so that you can thin out your deck and, you know, reach your Gord or Alzur or something like that. And on top of these bricks, you also have Madoc. This is kind of an insane approach in my opinion, but it's working out alright, because the meta needs control and you kind of dominate Northern Realms with this deck. Thanks to the bombs, you know, they help a lot. And there aren't actually too many bombs, 2 Diameter and 2 making a bomb. So that's it. 4 bombs to go with Madoc. So you gotta also be mindful of Madoc. So it's really good that you have a single bomb in your hand and you can get Madoc out. And that's it, I guess, about the bricks. What about the other cards? There's a new card here. So Unmeet. Well, this card finally is at the provision that it needs to be. It used to be 9 provision, and that was really horrible. Now it's 7 provision all of a sudden. The boost is has been reduced from 6 to 5, but the boost amount isn't really that important. The important thing is this can pop up like Flying Redanian. So if you draw this card in the first round, there's a good chance that you're going to trigger this twice. So for the next 2 rounds, you're going to get additional 3 points. That's pretty good. And for 7 provisions, it is nice, and also compatible with your other cards. You know, if there's a Whisper, you know, you're playing a spell, so it will trigger. It also triggers Alzur actually, so this is a 7 provision spell, so you can get a 7 provision unit from your random unit from the game. But I mean, I didn't do that ever. So you're basically always using Orb of Insights or Oneiromancy or Alzur. And it's, also pay attention, if you have Alzur on board and you're playing Oneiromancy, watch out for Calculus. So if you have a lot of units on the board, and if Alzur is on the melee row, you can accidentally spawn Calculus, and Calculus can eat your own units. So if you're planning to play Alzur and worry about the number of units, play him on range row. But if not, if you're not going to play your Oneiromancy, you're just playing orbs, it's better to put him on melee row, because there are a couple of good melee 6 power targets in the game. So that could help. And also we have Oneiromancy for consistency. But as I said, I'm missing Royal Decree in this deck. There's a single Heat Wave. It is kind of a mandatory choice. Yeah, or I think I talked about all the cards. Yeah, about the bonded. I mean, I talked about the benefits of Mushy Truffle, but there has to be a bonded unit in your deck. You could either go with Mahakam Marauder or the Elf cards. I'm going with this because this deck is kind of lacking proactive plays. Yeah, this is the other option, Vryhead Officer. Yeah, it's good against control decks because that 2 damage could be really helpful. But if the board is empty and you're looking for a unit to play, Mahakam Marauder is better. So that's it. And gonna share 3 games with you. Hope you like them and see you at the end. Playing against Double Cross. And opponent goes first, fortunately. Because this deck kinda works better on red coin. Okay, so let's get rid of the obvious bricks and I'll probably draw another brick. Well, no. Okay. This looks like a playable hand, especially with Madoc. So I can use all the bombs this round. And there will be only one bomb left in the deck. Just, I'm gonna try to annoy my opponent. Okay, so this is an interesting stratagem choice here. Am I facing a different deck? And this automatically, you know, voids my making a bomb, but well, sometimes that could be helpful. Okay, so what to do here? I think I should start with Bountiful Harvest. And use this. I kind of want the melee row empty, so that my bomb could get some value. And also I picked the card on the left side, so Sorceress gets a boost. She doesn't die to a joust. Opponent is fortunate, was able to draw both Blight Makers in the first round. So the next thing could be Dead Man's Tongue. That would be, you know, really upsetting, I guess. Okay, so let's use this card. So now that this is here, I could keep playing spells and that could keep coming back. So with every special card, it's not just spell or nature card. So this is a good carryover card. So far, so good. Although opponent played double Blight Makers. This is a mistake. They shouldn't, you know, use this tactical advantage. This should have been a magic lamp. See, he had to use this. Okay, so let's get Madoc out. That's stupid. Okay, I mean, my MMR went down, but this is just dumb. To Heatwave Madoc. Are you kidding me? I mean, I have Gold and Alzur. And this is obviously an Alzur deck. Why the heck would you do that? Okay, so let's play this and also try to avoid assassination and tourney joust and also treason. Treason could be an option, although opponent isn't playing enslave. Enslave uses treason. I'm fine with turning just, by the way, because I can play the other sources and probably get a tempering out of that. Opponent is deciding, so it's probably Braden's coming up. Okay, we go. So did he find? Okay, he that's the worst card that he can get. Let's play this. Maybe we could change something. Oh, this is definitely better, the best choice here. Well, Whisper looks also nice, but I think I'm gonna go with double sorcerers here. Okay, a single turn adjust. So we'll probably get a good one here. Yeah, there's tempering. That's very nice. And let's boost this card. I don't want to boost this and, make it an invocation target. All of a sudden, I'm up by 5 points. I had nothing on the board a couple of turns ago. So, remedy for that. I'm not gonna get Maddock out, but this would do. Well, making a bomb sucks here. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe I'll go for the leader. So let's use bomb here. And I'm gonna use all my leader. So we thin out these. But needs 10 points, or the leader, or Mushy Truffle. Okay, we want even. So the remaining 2 cards are probably really good. Because, you could have just used Mushy Truffle and get 6 points. Okay, that's good. That's actually not bad either, because I want to play my bad cards this round. I think I'm gonna take one mulligan here. Like this. Okay, this is good. But let's use Bountiful Harvest first. Oh my god, these are terrible choices. Okay, so we're gonna have to pick this. Unfortunately, Gord got a buff. I don't want to use the 5-powered unit. I don't want to give my opponent a good copy target. Yeah. This is really hard to kill right now. So now I can set up my Alzur if I draw him though. But I'm gonna, you know, thin out 2 more cards. And there's only Uramese, so the likelihood of drawing Alzur is pretty high. If this gets removed, I'm gonna need 1 more spell. And also this will get spawned here. Radens. Sure. I'm thinking about actually heat waving one of these. And Mushy Truffle could be heat wave as well, because this is 8 points worth. I mean, why am I gonna heat wave this? Because I don't want my opponent to copy my heat wave. Maybe I should do this. I think I should heat wave Mushy Truffle. Yeah, let's do that. This is gonna be fun. Also, Mushy Truffle could target Elven Seer, so we could see double that double alchemy card, Mahakam Ale. And if my Simlas doesn't get interrupted, Alzur will be set up fully. Okay, so opponent will probably play Lydia, because he's checking out the Elven Seer, and I have Tempering in my graveyard. Yep. Oh, he's gonna put it on melee roll. Well, that's a lucky find. I could care less about that. Now Alzur is all set up. Hopefully we can draw our Onuromancy. Because if I play Alzur, he's gonna get invocated. Okay, so 2 cards remaining. One of them is probably Terra Nova. I don't know the other one. Invocation, maybe. So hopefully Terra Nova is being... Okay, 4 cards. So that has to be a spell. That's really a bad call there. So what did he hit? What did he draw? So Alzur is, I think, free to play now. Played Invocation and Heatwave. So what the heck is he gonna do to them? Hopefully he's not running a random luck. Okay, so I have 7 cards. You know, all my talks are based on assumptions. Okay, that's nice. That's great. That's amazing. I just cannot complain. And also this guy will show up. Joachim, sure. Let's play this first. I may go for Whisper before playing Alzur, but that is extremely risky. At the same time, I mean, if the opponent uses... Okay, Ku is gone.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
If I play Mashi Truffle, so these will get triggered, so make sure that you don't make such mistakes.
The soil is fertile with magic, and everyone.
There could be turn adjust. But I think it's Cernova right now. And he's gonna play my Herald. I don't think there's anything to Neuromancy left in this deck, in his deck. What? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's go for Alzur. That's nice. Okay, so sure. Let's just do that and also play this. Thanks. Well, this has been an amazing setup, truth be told. So Simlas will play for, yeah, he was able to keep the Imperial Diplomacy, so he's gonna catch up with points, but this, I have a 17-point court. Hey, that's a nice card. Not bad. Not bad at all. So it was a crazy, last round. Like, did we play like 4 cards? Look at the score here, 94 to 75 with only 4 cards. The opponent is Monsters and it's White Frost. I'm on blue coin. I mean, I could really get punished here. Okay. I could take one more mulligan. I don't want to draw Madoc. Let's risk. Okay, this is nice. But this could have been a Madoc or, Orb or something like that. Okay, so let's just start with this. Collection. Okay. Okay. So opponent use leader for this. I mean, I could go on Neuromancy for this. then, I mean, I'm gonna miss my chance to use Simless. I could go Mushy Truffle and then play something and then boost these. That's also an option. But, you know, let's just play this. So hopefully we can get Tampering from this, but the opponent is really pushing hard. Hopefully we don't see a Toad Prince. Toad Prince could really hurt me here. If he doesn't do something to these, the opponent's gonna be in trouble because I will play my Whisper, and then play Tampering on this, and then play another spell in the same round. And that could really get crazy. So he doesn't have Toad Prince, so that would have been an automatic play here. Okay. Naglfar, so that is kinda annoying. Okay, what to do here? I think I'm gonna have to do that. That's nice. Selections aren't nice though. That cost me an Oniramancy, so now I don't know if I will be able to draw my Simless. Hard Gate. Okay. So it's 12-8. I can pass here. Or I can go for a bomb and get the get Madak out. But I think it's better to defend here. I'm just gonna pass. So opponent will be 9, so he needs to play something else. I'm just gonna pass. So we'll probably use a second charge of Oniramancy for Simless. Oh, it's really difficult for the opponent to deal with Alzur, although I have to be careful about Imlar's Wrath. Okay, so I didn't lose uneven. That was the main objective here. These are not bad choices. Ouch. Ouch. Well, this is a breakdown deck, so I shouldn't be surprised. So can I Simless anything? Yeah, just making a bombs. Okay, sure. Let's start with mushy truffle. This really hurt. I took a risk, so I gotta live with the consequences. What? What? So let's get Madoc out then. I also could play something like Bountiful Harvest and boost the unit here. So what do I want to boost? Now this is already 6, but that's fine, let him be 8. Okay, this is getting interesting. I forgot about the additional orb. Now I just need to draw Gourd or Simlas. Not looking good. Okay. That was lucky. I gotta admit. I could overswarm here. So I have to be careful about that. And also let's check out the orb situation. So there are no more orbs left in the graveyard. Let's start with this. Or maybe this. Yeah, I think I could start with this as a bait. The opponent's not going for it. Oh, he does. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so could overswarming really be an issue here? Let's play the seer here. No, I need targets for these. So I'm planning to use my leader if possible. Opponent really made a strange decision to go into long round. Okay, so here comes the second lead. Okay. That needs to die. And I can't kill that with my leader. I could always heat wave that. Yeah, so that's the plan. Or maybe not. Just play making a bomb here. But I'm afraid that, I mean, this is gonna get his first twos. Okay, so let's just kill this.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
Okay. Having a seer at 10 point is also great. And I'm not going to use my truffle unless I have Whisper on board, because that's a guaranteed trigger. Okay, really nice. This could get... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play her here. I'm scared of Wrath here. So if I play Whisper and then play Alzur and Wrath, I mean, put this on, he could maybe survive the Wrath. But if I do that, orbs... Wait a second. The orbs will get triggered anyway. Okay, so that's really nice to know. I wasn't, paying attention to this. Let's try this first. But okay, it's a spell card actually. Okay. Oops, she got consumed. So this is not a spell, it's an alchemy. But this is gonna get triggered. Okay, nice. Oh, that's very good. What's going on here? Okay. Good to know though. Oh, Alzur could be triggered with this, so that's amazing. So he's safe. So this card also plays for a lot of points. So I think it was a good call to play this in the first round. Let's do this first. And kill this. This is the tallest unit. That's a problem. So it would have been nice to, you know, have the Whisper here, single Whisper. Well, it sucked that she became a food for Toad Prince. But I think I'm okay here, because, you know, Gord will play for what? 15? This is gonna play for at least 12. Okay, so here comes Eridan. I'm gonna heatwave this before Eridan. Or, I mean, if I heatwave Eridan... Okay, so let's think. So... he'll regain dominance next round. This is 14, so this is maybe more than 14 points. Yeah. Maybe I should have saved it for Imlerth. Because Gord could get Imler's Wrath. Still, I'm up by 33 points. But there's Frost on the board. Okay, so I can't do this. So I need to actually play this first Vitality 2. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Oh shit. So will she heal anybody? Maybe this. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose if that's Imler's Wrath, right? Yeah, I'm gonna lose, I guess. So Imler's Wrath will play for 8. Yeah, it wasn't the best of calls here. I should have saved Heatwave for this. Hey, that's a heal. Oh, it's a tie. Thanks to this heal, I got saved. So lesson learned. It's a learning experience for me as well. So against Wild Hunt, save your Heatwave. Because he needs to play Imlerth first before wrathing it. Playing against Shieldwall, what? This season is full of surprises. 2 bombs. What bombs will the movement be relevant here? We'll see, but this hand looks pretty good. And I think this is like 5th or 6th time I'm on blue coin. As long as I have sorceresses on blue coin, I think I'm fine. Slowly. Unfortunately, we can't get the kill. That we can kill.
Spells are a serious matter to be undertaken proudly with grace.
5. Okay, so we hit this. Get the leader out. Yeah, that shield really saved you, right?
The day is nigh when all shall behold my beauty.
Still shielding. Okay.
Grow, my beauty,
That's nice.
high into the sky.
Well, she's vulnerable again.
Magic must remain in worthy hands. Our hands. Naturally, of course.
The valley of flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
Nice. Good boy, Maddock. What? It's been a while since I saw this degeneration. The opponent used all the leader and no shield to protect anything. So this is at 3. Why the why would you have this card? Makes no sense. I'm gonna keep playing though. What the heck are these cards?
The soil is fertile with magic, and dead to one.
This whisper is really tall. Okay, man, whatever. Do what you have to do. Okay, I can play Sorceress and then play Oneiromancy to get one of the Seers. But she'll get punished with this. I'm gonna pass here. Okay, so Arethusa's student is at 4, so congratulations.
Lady Margarita told us this.
Well, unfortunately, this faction has become a really degenerate faction. Northern Realms used to be one of the most cleanest faction, I would say. Not anymore. Okay, I'm gonna toss Alzur because I can draw him with Oneiromancy. But I mean, I'm unfortunately punished for that. I don't have 2 copies of any spell. Fortunately, opponent passes for no reason. Let's use Oneiromancy. And I can do this, but I can Mashi Truffle. Okay, so we'll use Oneiro to draw Alzur. What do we start with though? Let's start with this gal. We could see a prince coming up. Okay, shielded units isn't great.
Anything would like to be dead now. Killer spell.
First, play this, I guess. I think I should play this. No, I mean, hold it.
Wager I can cast from with me foot.
Gonna be a bit greedy here.
Reach high into the sky. Now tell everyone these school learns. The Valley of Flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
Well, this is good.
The soil is fertile with magic, and dead to one.
Okay, immediately kills her. Okay. Okay, casting contest. That's a nice heat wave, isn't it? 13 points worth. I think there's... What is this? I burnt the card so bad that left a mark on the ground. I can feel the smoke. Another shielded unit. Sure.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
Well, it looks like this unit will die.
The elders must put a stop to this rebellion, else they will face devastation.
I'll definitely kill that. But I mean, okay, he's gonna go for it. He finds it and kills it. Okay. No worries. Okay, so opponent just isn't smart, I guess. What is he doing?
You are no lunar of mine.
Should have immediately killed that.
You get a thunderbolt. You get a thunderbolt.
Nice.
We met. I don't recall.
Bad. Good thing that you put this here, right?
Yet again, fate punishes me for my hubris.
Sure.
Traitors who sold their souls to kings.
Used to chop wood, but the pay's better for souls.
It wouldn't matter though. I like this card. I wish more people would have used it and just made a nice mage theme deck, but unfortunately there are just too many degenerate cards on any mages list. Okay, so thank you for watching. So this was kind of a nostalgic deck for me, because it's been a while since I played Alzur decks. As you see, it works sometimes, but it doesn't more than often. Because I mean, we're not running Royal Decree, and that is a red flag. So, and there are just too many bricks. But I'm not sure if this is the most optimized version. Maybe instead of the Bomb and Maddock package, we could go for something be more reliable, and that will make our deck less bricky. Anyway, that's I'm not that creative, so someone will come up with a better version. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in another Duello video, and don't forget to hit the like button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.